Hello everyone, I'm Jose Betancourt, and as always, thank you for viewing my videos. So here I have the Fuji X-E2. Now I bought this on eBay, and the lens that is on it is the 35mm f1.4, which I traded with somebody from the UK, and this particular trade went through on Facebook. Now big shout out to Ian for this trade. Now I don't normally do these types of trades or purchases. Now I've bought two lenses on eBay, and I bought this camera body, the X-E2, and I've taken a chance. You take chances when you're doing anything online, specifically making purchase or trades, as I did with I traded my 23mm f2 for a 35mm 1.4, and this trade was initiated by Ian, and I took the chance and I went ahead with it, and everything went smooth, and both lenses, we're both happy with our trades, and the camera body, the X-E2, has been working fantastically. And by the way, you saw that Hyperion strap. Big shout out to Pavlos. By the way, a quick story with Pavlos. He is the owner of Hyperion straps. I'll put a link in the description. We're friends on Facebook. I didn't even realize it. I've been talking with Venia Pavlos, and that's the name that's on Facebook. And one time I saw a camera strap from Hyperion, and I made a comment stating how the quality is great, the craftsmanship, the interaction with the gentleman on eBay via email. And months later, I realized that all this time I was talking to the owner, Pavlos. I mean, it was funny. It was a good laugh. But regardless, the X-E2 and the combination of the 35mm f1.4 has been great. I've used it in a photo shoot. I have my son using it. And I've used it on the XH1 as well. Focus speed-wise, autofocus speed-wise, obviously it's going to be slightly slower on the X-E2. On the XH1, it does have an increase in focus speed. It's mostly metal. It's very small, lightweight, and combined with the X-E2, you get a really, really good portable street camera that you can use basically for any event. And I'm going to showcase that with some photos I took. And when I come back, I'm going to talk about a brand new lens that I purchased. And that too is incredible. Now, I'm an amateur in every sense of the word, and it's easy, at least for me, to fall into the whole gear acquisition syndrome thing. I've been very strict with the money I spend, and I've tried to do a lot of research as to what are the lenses that fit my needs, and the 90mm f2, I've heard so much about it. You hear the good and the bad, the weight, the size, but the image quality is incredible. I'm not going to throw words around like compression and things like that, but it does something specifically for portraits where it just isolates the subject and the background is nice and blurred out, and it just makes everything pop. It is worth the price that I paid for. Luckily, there was a sale. I believe it's still going on, where it was, I think, $100 less. So I paid a little over $800 for this particular lens. I have the 60mm f1.4, the 35mm f1.4, the 60mm f2.4, and now the 90mm f2. I think I'm set. But anyway, here are some photos that I've taken with the combination of the XH1 and 90mm f2. And before I go, thank you everyone for viewing my videos. Enjoy the photos. I'll talk to you next time.